Last season, the Alabama High School Athletic Association allowed teams to wear these Guardian caps in-game. Mountain Brook High School was the first school in the state to put that ruling into action.
I think that you should coach every player like he's your son. You're about to send your son into a high-risk environment. And are you going to send him with the best equipment to protect him and come back in the same way that you send him out there?
Chris Yeager has been a high school football coach since 1991. He spent the past 20 seasons at Mountain Brook. And when he first took the job, Yeager says he told parents that Mountain Brook was going to be the safest program in America.
To me, the hardest part about this game is seeing a player injured. There's been times when I've seen that happen and I just wanted to walk away from the game.
Instead, Yeager has decided to stay and continue to fight for player safety. Last fall, the Spartans did something we've never seen before in Alabama. The entire Mountain Brook team wore Guardian caps in a late October game at Shades Valley. These caps have been around for 15 years, and according to NFL research, the cap can absorb 11 to 12% of the force of a hit. That number goes up to 20% when both players involved in a collision are wearing the caps. Mountain Brook junior Mac Mandel has a personal history with concussions. He was severely injured in a game against Parker last August.
I was in the middle of the field, saw a receiver catch the ball, went to go hit him, and all of a sudden, next thing I remember was waking up next morning.
Mac missed 2 weeks after that concussion. Soon after, he and some of his teammates told Coach Yeager they were interested in wearing these caps during games.
So do you feel like there was a difference felt post-game with these Guardian caps versus without?
That impact is where I've gotten my past 2 concussions, and that impact has felt a lot less on my head, and I've talked to several of my teammates that have agreed and said the same thing.
Last August, Morgan Academy student Caden Tallier died after suffering a brain injury while playing football. Yeager says that tragic situation in Selma was on his mind.
Again, I was losing sleep over that, and I thought, am I keeping my players as safe as I can keep my players?
Does this device, this Guardian cap, make parents feel a little bit better about their kids playing football?
I think the fact that you have coaches that are making an effort now has given parents a greater peace of mind.
Now, as far as paying for these Guardian caps, Yeager tells me because they're on the helmets, they spend less per year in helmet reconditioning. That money saved goes to paying for new Guardian caps. Your reporter in Mountain Brook, Jonathan Hoppy, WBRC 6 News, on your side.